We are standing here in the magnificent galleries of the Louvre Abu Dhabi, facing an unprecedented historical event and a monumental testament to absolute power. We are looking at the breathtaking marble series, the Four Parts of the World, les Quatre Parties du Monde. Originally conceived for the Grand Command in 1674 by the Sun King Louis XIV, these allegorical masterpieces were designed by Charles Le Brun to decorate the gardens of Versailles. But here's what makes this moment so profoundly thrilling. For the very first time in 350 years, these colossal marbles have left their ancestral French home, crossing oceans to stand here under this universal dome. They are not mere decorations. They are brilliant pieces of political propaganda, projecting a bold message that the entire globe revolves around the French monarchy. To truly grasp this 17th century Eurocentric geopolitical map, we must start at its ideological epicenter, Europe. Sculpted by Pierre Mazelin as a triumphant, unyielding empress, she wears a sovereign crown. Surrounded by military trophies, a majestic horse, and the symbols of the arts, she projects an undeniable aura of martial supremacy and civilized authority. She is the confident ruler of this marble globe. In stark contrast stands Africa, masterfully carved by Jean Cornu. She is crowned with a striking, visceral elephant skin headdress, a classical iconographic motif dating back to the Roman Empire. With a fierce lion resting at her feet and a cornucopia in her grasp, Africa embodies the scorching heat of the sun, exotic fauna, and the historical memory of a continent viewed by the West as both a mysterious wilderness and the ancient granary of empires. Now, shift your gaze to Asia, sculpted by Léonard Roger. If Europe is military might, Asia is the embodiment of exotic refinement and boundless wealth. Personified as an elegant woman adorned with a floral crown, she holds a smoking incense burner, a direct, tactile nod to the Silk Road and maritime trade routes that flooded the French court with precious spices. At her feet lies a feathered turban, visually cementing the continent as a source of mysterious, intoxicating abundance. And finally, the terrifying frontier, America. Carved by Gilles Guérin, the continent is visualized not as a landscape, but as a fierce, untamed female warrior. Crowned with magnificent feathers, a bow and quiver on her back, the most arresting details lie at her feet. An alligator slithers across the base, symbolizing an unconquered nature, while beside it rests a chilling artifact, a severed European head. This dramatic inclusion perfectly encapsulates Europe's prevailing anxiety. America was a dangerous, savage, and wildly unknown world. When examining these four masterworks together, the true revelation lies in their highly coded props: the imperial crown, the elephant headdress, the incense, and the severed head. They freeze in stone the exact moment in our history when a Eurocentric worldview confidently defined, categorized, and consumed the rest of the globe. Today, 350 years after they were carved, these masterpieces invite us to critically reflect on how art has historically been weaponized to map and ultimately conquer the human imagination.